Hello everybody, my name's Phyllis. Do you like my hair? I'm 84 years old. Now, I have to tell you something serious, okay? I have a grandson. He's 27 years old. He came over to my house yesterday. He came over in his car. Now, don't judge him, okay? He don't have a car no more. Anyway, he came over in his car. And he knocked the door. I answered the door. I said, "Oh, honey, Zach, how are you today?" He said, "Can I come in, Gran?" I said, "Yeah, sure, come in." I placed him a cup of tea. He likes tea, see? Anyway, so I placed him a cup of tea. He said, "Granny, I have something to tell you." I said, "What?" "Me and my wife, we're going through a lot together." I said, "What do you mean?" "Well, it's a bit personal, Gran." I said, "What do you mean it's personal?" "Well, I don't know who to talk to. I can't tell, Mom." I said, "Okay, so you come to me with your personal problems." He said, "Yeah, I have to tell someone about this." So I said, "Okay, you lay on your grandma." "What's wrong, Jack?" He said, "Grandma, my wife is disappointed in me so much." I said, "But why?" He said, "Because when I go to bed with her, I can't satisfy her." I said, "Oh, Jack, that is personal." He said, "Granny, I can't help it. I'm thinking about other woman." I said, "Who?" He said, "Your friend." No, I said, "What? My friend? She's 64 years old." He said, "I know, but I like the older ladies." I said, "But you can't think like that. You're only 27 years old. Why are you thinking like that?" He said, "But when I go to bed with my wife, I know she's beautiful. I know she has a beautiful body, but I can't help it. I just want to try the old ladies." And he started to cry. I said, "Listen, my friend has got a husband. She's been with him for such a long time. You don't mention this to her, okay? You damn well not tell her that. I'm so disappointed in you now, Zach." He said, "But Grandma, I can't help how the way when I see your friend, I have a stiffy." I said, "What? You can't think like that. That's so rude." He said, "I can't help it. I just like the old ladies." I said, "But you can't think like that. She don't look at you like that. She just sees you as my grandson. So don't you ever say that about my friend ever again." Anyway, after his cup of tea, he started to cry. "What am I going to do about my marriage, Grandma?" I said, "You have to try your marriage. Son, you have to really try your marriage. When you see your wife all dressed up and all panties on and top on and pants down, you don't think about the old ladies. You just think about what beautiful woman you have. And she is a beautiful woman. But I can't help it," he said. "I can't help the way I'm thinking. Anyway, I'll update you on my grandson tomorrow, but this is private. I shouldn't be discussing this with you. I'm going to have to go and leave him now. Okay, followers? And now, listen, if you get back to Zach, please don't mention this, okay? Because this is private and it's very confidential. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm so sorry about this. I won't mention it again. So please, don't say anything. If you see Zach, don't mention it, okay? Because it's private. I don't know what I'm going to do with my grandson. Maybe he likes my other friend too. And she's 87 years old with all wrinkles all over her body. I'm going to go now. and I'm going to drink my tea and maybe pray about this. Pray so hard for my grandson. I'll see you all soon. You take care now. Bye for now.